What's up, guys? This is Powerbang here. I've got another war recap for you. We just finished up with, let's see here, what were they called? Chinese Indo. Obviously an Asian clan. The Asian clans are always really good. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way it is. So they made it close. We had a pretty big lead pretty much the whole time. Didn't do so well on their Town Hall 10s. Their upper Town Hall 9s, they had some decent bases. Got pretty close on a lot of them, but just, I don't know, it wasn't our best war. I wasn't super happy with it, but 3-starred, the mid to upper Town Hall 9s all the way down. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the attacks. Starting off with number 6. This is a raid by Because. So watch how much he gets accomplished here before his raid actually starts. He sends in, it looks like 6 Hogs straight to an air defense. Gets one air defense taken out, and then is able to also get down an archer tower. And then on the back side, you'll notice that he drops his queen first, gives his king a little bit of time to work on the wall. She uses her ability, takes out the air defense. The king is working on that second wall. Clan castle lures coming out. He goes ahead and uses a lightning spell for the clan castle, takes out most of it. The king rages up, uses his ability, so the clan castle's taken care of. He gets another archer tower there, a couple more defenses. Then he starts bringing in the hounds from the bottom 2 sides. He's got 4 hounds left over, and he's just basically smushing this base and coming to collapse on the core. Uses his first freeze spell, second freeze spell. All of the Inferno towers are frozen up. 4 hounds are in there on that first side, sucking up most of the Inferno fire. Gets the rages down, and just gets his balloons straight through the core. Pups are aplenty on the back end there. The core is just about down. He's got all of his balloons, minus just a few. Unfortunately, didn't path straight to the Inferno. It's the last thing he takes down. So does get the Town Hall with his balloons. Everything's down with the exception of a few defenses on the backside. The pups are starting to catch up. Go ahead and fast forward this. He's got 1 hound out front that's kind of taking a lot of the fire here, and it's saving his balloons. So just working the last few defenses. Wizard Tower is going to claim the rest of those balloons. But fortunately, he does have a hound up left that's able to tank, and he's able to get the job done. So nice job, Because. Town Hall 10 3-star, not easy to do, but you executed wonderfully taking out those air defenses before the raid started. Next up, attack on number 8 by Drew. Very, very high level Town Hall 9 base, max defenses and high level walls. He sends in a couple giants to get the lure. Looks like just 1 giant. Does get the lure, and then sends in 2 balloons to the bottom to take out an archer tower, and that opens up some free real estate here so he can drop an anchor and then do his clan castle kill, free of any incoming defenses. Uses the wizard there on the left to create that funnel, because he's going to send a golem into this compartment to get that queen taken care of. Excuse me. So it's taking a little bit of time here on this this clan castle. Finally gets the witch down that's spawning the skeletons, so that's going to speed things up. The golem goes in, drops a jump spell on it to get it into multiple compartments here. Golem jumps the wall, and then a wizard goes down on that right side to create the other part of the funnel. His heroes are down. The king's going to go ahead and jump in to the base with this jump spell. And as soon as the queen fires, the king's going to lock on. So he goes in, takes out the queen, uses the ability. All the defenses in this compartment are going down as well. And here comes the hogs in a wall. Sorry about that. Just working their way into the base. Now watch the X-bow here. He comes at that position from the short side and trips 1 bomb at a time. Fantastic job, Drew. That was very, very skillfully done. Same thing happens on the other side with that double giant bomb location, although that one's not as good, simply because there's no defenses on both sides. So he's able to get that tripped no problem on that one. The big one was the X-bow on that left side. Hogs are working through the base. He's got 1 heal left, and he's kind of waiting to see where it's going to be needed. And then the king's pathing its way up towards that last group of hogs, and he's going to go ahead and drop that for them right now. The queen and the king have worked their way into the core, taken out the town hall. The only thing left to do now is take out the cleanup buildings on the outside of the base. He's got some wizards, a goblin, archers, and a few hogs left to take care of that. Awesome raid, Drew. This was not an easy base, and you made it look fairly easy. Great job approaching that giant bomb set on that left side of the base from the short side, tripping it one at a time. That's what really sealed the deal for you this time, man. Nice job. All right. Next base we're going to take a look at is number 13. This was an attack by Turk. And Turk loves his hogs. So he's going to bring Giant for distraction, and then a couple hogs on each of the towers here to try to get those taken out. Great job using that Giant. He was able to get 2 defenses, trip a bomb, and get the lure for the price of 4 hogs and a Giant. So very efficient. You've taken out one of the double giant bomb sets already. Drops an anchor up top. Distraction troops come down, witches, wizards, and they're going to go ahead and take out that clan castle. He saves his queen a little bit just because it was kind of an easy clan castle kill, having them all separated out like that. Drops the golem here on the right, is able to break into that compartment, and then he's trying to kill those defenses and work his way up towards that queen, which he does have a jump spell for. So the king comes into the compartment after the funnel's created by the wizards. He drops a few hogs here to trim out that side defense and get that golem working a little bit further in. She shoots the king. He locks on. Jump spell goes down. Rages up. He's going to take out that queen, no problem. And then he's going to switch to the king, and king's going to go down as well with the help from the queen there. Golem goes into the core to do some more tanking. The king's in the core, and hogs are working on both sides of the base now. He's got 3 heal spells left, and over half the base is already destroyed once he deploys his hogs. So nice job. He's got hogs working up the right side now. Heal spell goes down for them, and they're just going to clean up and kind of sandwich together those last few defenses. So he's got 1 heal left at this point. Queen still has the ability up. All the defenses but 1 is down. Hogs come together, uses the heal to get those hogs back up to full. A little bit late on the last heal because not all the hogs got the benefit. They kind of ran out. But that's all right. Obviously, this base was already done. Great job mitigating those giant bomb positions. I'm not sure those were the best, placed giant bombs, but at the same time, they were there, and you were able to path around them or trip them in advance. So nice job. So Turk with the 3-star. Let's go ahead, check out some LaLoon action. We'll go down to number 15, an attack by Steve-O, our number 20. All right, so we look at this base. It's got 4 kind of symmetrical air defenses in the core. He's going to go ahead, send in a few balloons here to get this lure done. Gets the lure. The witch and the wizard are out along with some archers. There's going to be a couple balloons in there as well, but we don't care about balloons in an air raid because they can't shoot your balloons. So leave them in there. It don't matter. Drops his queen to lure those troops out. Gets his king down to start helping with the clan castle kill. And notice where the queen is. She's outside the wall, kind of at attention. And as soon as that clan castle is taken care of, troops lock onto the archer queen, and they take her out. So in comes hounds to each air defense. Watch this. He's going to sandwich this base from all sides. 1 hound to each air defense, and it looks like 4 balloons behind each, and then 1 rage leading into each air defense is going to help basically push each side into the core. I mean, this is this is kind of genius, but made me laugh. He does miss a few defenses. It's not quite as efficiently as it could be. He drops his 5th hound, it looks like, to the 1st air defense, wherever it's weakest. But this guy didn't have his expos pointed up, and that's just less incoming damage to worry about. The pups and the balloons, are standing in the middle here as this last defense is taken out. Town Hall is obviously going to go down quickly along with the clan castle, and then it's just cleanup going around the outside of this base. Very thoughtfully done. Steve-O's was a great attack. Really cool to see something different too. I mean, it wasn't your typical PentaLaLoon, or not that those are bad, it's just different. So it's kind of cool to see. Nice job. All right. Let's take a look at one more for this recap. We're going to look at number 17. This was an attack by Trigger. And this was also kind of a cool attack. Watch this lure clan castle kill, the queen kill. All of it's awesome. So he sends in 2 giants and he's trying to get that king to kill the lab up top. Get close enough to where he sees the queen locking on. So he does. He walks in and he takes her out no problem and gets the lure done at the same time. I mean, how cool is that? He's able to get the lure done and kill some of the clan castle troops with his barbs. The remainder, he has some Barch troops. He's got 4 barbs, 6 archers, and he lures them up to the top, kind of works them back and forth. We'll speed this up a little bit to save time. Works them back and forth. And he couldn't really see where the troops are because that balloon's in the way, but he drops 1 balloon. Boom. Everything's done. Drops a minion there. Watch the 2 minions that come out first. Kill the rest of the clan castle. Everything goes down. Here comes the hounds. The kamikaze loon, though, that was a really nice touch. Nice job. You don't see that as much anymore. So four hounds come into the bottom of this base, hit with all the seeking air mines right off the bat. So he loses 2 hounds almost instantly. He uses his rages to get those balloons up through the first air defense locations into the core, and then because the air defenses on the back end are so close, the second group of hounds is already going down, but he uses the rages to get his remaining balloons to those air defense positions and take those out as soon as possible. So you'll notice the last thing that's really a threat is in the core, is the Expo, and he goes ahead and takes that out now, along with the Town Hall, and then he's got just a couple defense buildings left. We'll go ahead and start to fast forward. Look at those 2 minions up top, still trucking away. One of the first troops he dropped on the battlefield. They survived the whole time, even when his troops entered from the complete opposite side of the base. Pretty impressive. Tons of pups everywhere. Those are, doing the bulk of the cleanup work. He does have a couple balloons left over. But I really like this raid from the perspective of the lure, the queen kill, and the clan castle kill. That was very, very skillfully done, Trigger. Awesome plan, awesome job, great execution. So that's going to be it, guys, for this war recap. Again, we'll take a look at the board here, war results. 75-67. We did end up with 23 stars. Our average destruction was down quite a bit from what it usually is. But, the other team just didn't come with 3-star attacks for the most part. The ones that they did, they executed them okay, but, they just needed to have more guys trying to 3-star our bases. So, good game to Chinese Indo. You guys were a good clan. Gave us a run for our money. Unfortunately, just didn't have enough for us. So that's going to be it for this war recap, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Maybe you learned something. Who knows? Let me know what you want to see in the comments as far as what style of attacks that you're liking to see, what you might be wanting to learn. Be happy to include those in the next war recaps to come. But for now, this is Powerbang. I'm signing out.